What's going on, guys? We are on, it's Tuesday right now, and we are doing some Miatas at the Gap prep at the Pure Power station, making sure I have enough gas for Miatas at the Gap this weekend. I did end up getting a couple new jugs. I wish I got one more. That way I have all matching, but I have the Sunoco one still. But yep, we are, well, I am just getting gas. Unfortunately, for the fuel that I run, I have to drive kind of far to get it. So this was like a 40-minute drive just to get some dang fuel. And unfortunately, this is the same pump we tried coming to the other night that was closed, but during the daytime they're open. So I'm gonna get some fuel. We're gonna head back home. We gotta pack the car up and pack the trailer. We're leaving bright and early in the morning. Probably leaving right around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, it is I don't know, 8 o'clock at night. It just finally stopped raining, so I can start packing the trailer. So I got bored a little while ago. I put another thing of E-Track up there with the idea of just stuff normally out of the way. And then I just put another section down here so I can carry 2 more fuel cans, just to mimic basically that side. And I've been starting to pack everything up slowly. Got the cart mounted in. I did actually finally, so before I had one E-Track on the wall here, and that made the table farther over, which made this kind of twisted more to the left. You can actually see it used to be this corner was here. So I just put the single E-Track in the wall there so I can slide the table over finally. The trailer's coming out pretty sweet. I'm thrilled with how the layout's been. So I got to get the car in here. Hopefully it doesn't rain again. I already started packing my bag for clothes and stuff, so I'm getting pretty close to being ready to leave. I don't exactly know what time I'm leaving because I'm going to ride by myself. We're actually going to stop at Fuel Tech in Georgia. They're right off the highway. My buddy Garrett, we're going to get some lunch, and I'll ask him if I can take some video, like a kind of tour around the place. That'd be kind of cool. So, I mean, I've been to Fuel Tech now, this will be the 4th time, and it's always cool hanging out. They're very welcoming, and Garrett and the crew they're cool people to work with. So I gotta finish packing up, and then yeah, I guess it'll be actually no, one sec, I gotta show you something cool. So look at this. I don't know what came about me. I actually ordered this thing a long time ago, but I did actually have to kind of trim it here so it cleared the parachute mount, because that side replicated how this is, so it had that little support bar. So I basically just cut it so I can still use the parachute mount on it, because the parachute looks cool. And then for safety reasons, let's turn on the lights. I'll turn on the right blinker. But just for safety reasons, I don't really feel like getting rear-ended. So if you're wondering why I did this, you know, last week on Saturday, we had great success driving the car. And while I'm up in the mountains, I want to drive the car. So the house that we're staying at is actually, unfortunately, pretty far away from the Dragon and Fontana where the car meets at. So I still haven't quite decided. If I can find somewhere close to park the trailer, I will unload the car and drive from there. It's not the fact that I'm worried about the car's reliability or anything like that. Like, I'm pretty confident with it now. It's just the simple fact of I don't get the greatest gas mileage. So if I could put that rack on and put 2 or 3 5-gallon jugs of fuel, I could pretty much drive, you know, a couple hundred miles. But from what we've gathered already, 1 tank of my fuel is about 100 miles. And from where we're staying, if I drove from our house to Fontana and back, that's 100 miles. So the only way for me to really be able to drive out and about is to pull the trailer closer, unload it, and drive from there. Or we're gonna put the rack on the back and, you know, drive it around. So I don't know. I think it'd be pretty interesting. Be funny as hell. I gotta at least do the Dragon once with that thing on the back. It'd be funny. But I thought it'd be funny to share. Like I said, I've owned that rack for a long time. I just never really put it together and bolted it on the car. And when I had it on the car yesterday, I put a couple gas cans on it, and then it kind of blocks the vision of the taillights. So I definitely went and put the lights on the back. So it's actually pretty bright. It looks kind of cool. It's weird, but whatever. It serves its purpose. So other than that, the car's ready. The coolant level's perfect. It wasn't low or anything, and basically taking it exactly how it is. So we got the street tires in the back. which did real well last weekend, especially driving in the wet roads. I had zero issues. Austin, on his, I don't even know what size tire it was, but he actually spun around one of the corners when we were driving to the car show, and I just driving like a little lottie-dottie grandpa. So it works out. The purpose of those street tires was to be able to drive on the street with no worries. They served their purpose. So I've been pretty thrilled. So anyway, gotta load this old girl up, pack all my clothes, and it's Georgia bound, baby. Well, as far as I know, the trailer is completely packed. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-gallon jugs of fuel. This thing's got about 3/4 of a tank. Got my entire race box if I need anything. Jack stands. I mean, we are very much equipped and ready for the weekend. Obviously, I bring my generator everywhere. And then I figured this wouldn't hurt. That way, when we're at the house, we can wash the cars. So, I think we're making pretty good time. It's 8:40. And I think we are ready to go to the Miatas at the Gap. So, Turtle is ready. We're going to take 1,000 horsepower stock bottom end 5.3 into the mountains. The cars that run, what, 829, 828. So we are an 820 car. We got the ugly street tires on it. And we are going to take this dirty girl. Look at that, that's from driving in the rain. So we are going to take this girl into the mountains where she does not belong and have a badass time with our friends with Miatas. So, appreciate you guys watching the video, and we will be having a good time up in the mountains. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.